Good morning, YouTubers, friends, followers, subscribers, mainly subscribers. Thank you all for coming on to this brand new channel, Uncensored Hypocrisy, a place where I come and feel more at home. My other channel is still under review. Day 37 of a 30-day review. No idea, there's only 12 videos there. I'm sure YouTube have their own reasons for it. But if you're watching this channel right now and you have not yet subscribed, why not? It's free. Well, last night I'm sure many of you were waiting for me to come on the live. I didn't come on the live. Last night I had an interview on Chris Thrall's YouTube channel. I had advertised it. I had let you know it was coming. It was a great interview. Now, I've done lots of interviews. I've done interviews with can't remember her name, Kay Morty. That Sky woman. That's what I mean. She's not really that important. But I've done interviews with her on Sky. I've been on CNN, BBC, ITV, loads of different interviews, and even had an interview with Piers Morgan. And I can honestly say, last night's chat with Chris Thrall was probably the most enjoyable one that I've done yet. So I hope you enjoy that. I'll put a link up later on. You can have a look at it. It was great, actually, and it gives you an insight into battle. It gives you an insight into all the things I've been involved in, even fights with the government and stuff. But it was a great one. Well, anyway, I've had lots of emails coming in, some about Harry and Meghan, which I will do a separate video about that later on, but not right now. But lots happening. Prime Minister Rishi Sunak is about to invest another £113 million into the NHS for cancer research, for obesity, and for mental health. On a personal opinion, I think that's a waste of money. You may disagree with me, but I honestly believe that investing hundreds of millions of pounds into cancer research now is a con. It's a con. I think it's a con. I think cancer research, in my own opinion, is a waste of money. And I'll tell you why. It's had nearly 35 billion. It's had 35 billion invested in it in the last decade. And they're no further forward, are they? Yet they can find cures for COVID and cures for different things. We now know, right? We now have experts across the world that understand what cancer is, how it attacks parts of the body, how it can reduce through chemotherapy. So we now understand that. So why are we investing hundreds and hundreds of millions of pounds in the same thing that we already know? I honestly think it's a waste of money. It's a con. I don't think they'll ever find a cure for cancer because it's big business. And the day they do find a cure for cancer, none of us poor people in the world will be able to afford it. It will only be billionaires and multimillionaires that can actually live longer than the rest of us. But that's my opinion. There we go. Right, investing money in the NHS for obesity, again, is another waste of money because obesity cannot be cured at the NHS. It can only be cured by people, listen to this here, don't eat cakes, get out and walk. There you go. I've just saved the government nearly £60 million there, just with a campaign like that. Maybe a campaign like that run permanently would get people out. And we need to be brutally honest. If you're a fat waste of space, you're not going to find your partner. Quite simple. If you're too skinny, you're not going to find your partner. Quite simple, isn't it? If you want to live alone and fat, keep filling your face full of shit. We need to put campaigns out which are reality campaigns, which get people to stop and readdress or reevaluate their lives. Now, I know there's people watching this video that will go, yeah, but some people have an illness. Yes, some people have an illness. Yeah, 0.03% of people have that illness where their bodies just get bigger. Yeah, that doesn't cost that much to fix. It's the fat people that just keep eating are the ones that the NHS can't fix. You can't stop people from coming in and going, oh, by the way, here's a prescription. You're only allowed to eat one cake a week. Yep, it's down to people. It's a waste of money again. Mental health. Okay. Well, mental health's a hard thing because a lot of people pretend to have mental health issues just because they don't want to work. A lot of people have real mental health issues but can't get the treatment. Some people don't want to leave their homes to go out and actually face the world because the world's an ugly place right now. So it's hard to know. Mental health's a tough one. But then again, mental health's always been funded by charities, isn't it? By government grants. So giving the NHS money for that, again, is a waste of money, in my opinion. What you should be getting is a crack team of about 8 people to hit every hospital in the UK and to look at where their funding's going and to get rid of them, to get rid of the managers. That's simple. Bring it back to nursing. Bring it back to those fine women and men that know how to do it properly, and then you would achieve a lot more. But there we go. Yeah. Our government are now saying that Russia has sleepers in the UK, thousands of sleepers ready to wake up and kill on behalf of President Putin. For those who don't know what a sleeper is basically somebody who has affiliation to the Russian Federation and who is Russian and who lives in the UK and is a spy ready to kill on their behalf. Yeah, well, we know that, but let's just play this out, because the UK has also got sleepers in Russia. The UK's got sleepers in America. Every country's got sleepers somewhere. Okay, it's not a new thing. We've known for ages. But there we go. Wow. Jill won I'm a Celebrity last night. English footballer, retired. I think it was a good choice, if honest. Yeah, for those that did watch it, yeah, very entertaining to watch her. Yeah, a real person. Right. Now, this thing is going to surprise you because it surprised me. 5 years ago, the government announced it was going to give out ID cards to veterans so veterans could access housing and healthcare and mental health care as a priority from things they have suffered from serving their country. So they were going to give out ID cards to all veterans, and it was applauded. I'm going to be honest, Johnny Mercer helped push that forward. But guess what? After 5 years, only 56,000 ID cards have been issued. That is less than 3% in 5 years, right? At the current rate of our government helping our veterans, with the 2 million veterans that live in the UK, it's going to take the government at least 100 years to help the veterans community. Quite shocking, isn't it? A government that helps economic migrants, a government that helps asylum seekers, a government that helps illegal immigrants faster than it helps the people that keep it safe and protected. Our government are a shambles. Absolutely disgusting. Nothing to do with Johnny Mercer. I think Johnny Mercer's pushing and pushing and pushing. In fact, it was him that's highlighted this story and him that's trying to embarrass the government to fix things. And well done to him for keep pushing. But it's absolutely shocking that after 5 years, they've only issued out 56,000 passes. Veterans are not a priority. They should be, but they're not. And it's a shame. But there we go. Listen, people, thanks for supporting this channel. Keep it real. Stay safe.